Whew, rivalry week. Man, college football was crazy yesterday, but I don't think we got the chaos that we were looking for. We got some close games. We got some good games, but we didn't get that chaos, man. I'm still waiting on the chaos. Either way, let's take a look and see what happened with college football yesterday. Make it make sense, Louisville. My Louisville Cardinals. If you can't beat this Kentucky team, and now granted, you weren't the number 9 team in the country. I get it, but my goodness, you should have been able to beat Kentucky. Hell, Kentucky's coach had taken another job, and then he got fired, later on that night from that job, and you can't beat that Kentucky team? Disgraceful. Tell me that rivalries don't matter. Georgia, at any other time, is 3 touchdowns better than Georgia Tech. But Georgia Tech's a rival. Georgia beats them by 8. It's a rivalry, man. You got to throw records and everything out the window, especially when you're playing on the road. Same thing here. I mean, Florida is awful. Backup quarterback, and yet Florida State, that this score is not indicative of how close it is. They scored a touchdown at the end of the game to get it to 24-15. But by the way, did you all see that hit that Florida State's quarterback took? And I'm not even talking about the hit because personally, you don't want to get hit like that. Slide sooner. You're asking kids to pull up a split second. You're going for a first down and they have to stop a split second before you slide. You don't want to get hit. You need to slide sooner. But it's not just that. How is Florida State? How did those offensive linemen not get thrown out of the game? Your quarterback gets hit like that and you're not immediately fighting? Unbelievable how soft some of these kids are today. Washington down to the wire again. Now again, it's a rivalry and Washington State is not horrible. Their record's not great and they're not a great football team, but they're not horrible. Washington needed a field goal at the end. I'm not sure Washington beats Oregon next week, man. I'm just not sure they can beat them. Auburn, I mean, come on, man. My goodness. I mean, how do you even let this happen? I mean, it's 4th and goal from the 32-yard line. You only rush 3 people. How are you in man coverage? How does a guy get one-on-one and be able to get a sideline? How do you just not have 8 guys across the goal line? And it's just unbelievable how bad the coaching must have been in that situation. And Hugh Freeze defended it. I'm like, just unbelievable, man. Just pathetic. Now, Alabama, you're going to have to be better against the run if you're going to beat Georgia next week. Because you let Auburn just literally run up and down the field on you. I get that it's Auburn and it's a rival. I understand that. But you can still stop the run. That was pathetic. Man, Ryan Day, 3 in a row. Can't beat Michigan. Ohio State fans want him out. I'm just saying, man, you better be careful what you wish for because that doesn't always work out. Ask Nebraska. Ask Texas. You firing these coaches that are doing a great job except against one team and you get rid of them? That's a recipe for your program going down the tank. Not to mention, Michigan's really good. Michigan's a really good football team. I know you are too, and I get that point. But you're saying you want Ryan Day out because you can't beat Michigan. I'm like, well, who are you going to get that's better? Who are you going to get? Are you going to call Urban Meyer and ask him to take the job back? Okay, fine. I said, but other than that, who are you going to get that's better? Ryan Day's been outstanding against everybody but Michigan. Don't do it, Ohio State. Don't do it. I'm telling you.